All right, here we go on another adventure, hiking. You can see it's a beautiful, beautiful clear sky today. Nothing but vapor trails from planes flying overhead. We've got the Goal Zero charger, and what I want to do today is I want to experiment and see how well this sucker charges, given some really optimal conditions for sunlight here. So it's around 10 o'clock. And usually solar noons, or the strongest rays you're going to get are between 10 and 2, so I figure I would give this thing a fair shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my phone in airplane mode, and I'm going to charge this phone, which is an iPhone 6s Plus, and it's currently at about 26%. It's 27 before I took the photo here, so alright. So we'll say 27%, although it probably burned 1% by using this video. I'm going to get absolutely no signal in the mountains, so we're going to give this thing a try. And I'm going to use a conventional, charging cord. I know there's some resistance from this. Charging cord's about 2 feet long, so possibly going to lose some energy off of just the length of the cord. But we'll check it out and see. Okay, so I've reached kind of the mid stage of my hike. You can see the beautiful Santa Monica Bay looking good out there. And just checked the charge on my phone, and it looks like I used about 1%, even though I could hear that the phone was charging up. Unfortunately, probably lost some energy along the way as well. What I want to show you is, you can see here's where I came from, and there's a lot of bushes and a lot of trees and a lot of covering over there. I also realized I didn't really hit a timer for how long I was hiking for, so that would affect obviously the amount of charge. So what I'm going to do in this next experiment is I'm going to hit the timer on the cell phone. I know that's going to burn a few volts there, but hopefully not that much. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this phone into low power mode, alright, like low battery mode, and see if that makes an improvement. For this next part of the trail, there's actually no coverage overhead, so you're going to get pure sun for most of this trip. Alright, so here we go for the next part of the testing on Goal Zero. Alright, so I'm at the top of the mountain, and it's a little bit windy up here. The Santa Anas have been blowing. You can see the Santa Monica Bay is over there behind me. And after about an hour of hiking, it was actually an hour and 8 minutes, although maybe some of that was resting. Anyway, hour and 8 minutes, got about 10% added on to my cell phone. It reads now about 38%, so 11% charge after 1 hour in full sunlight. So probably not too bad, charging up at least during the day. I guess one of the other things too, it might be good to use this during a rest day. And I'm not sure if there's any other products that will charge better than 11% per hour on a clear day, but that's what I got so far. So anyways, I'll share with you some screenshots, and we'll see what this looks like on the way down. Okay, one other idea I just had is I'm going to turn the cell phone completely off and then kind of see how well things charge. Alright, so I did a little lap setting on the timer on the stopwatch actually, and we're going to see how much charge I can get on the way down. Okay, so I made it to the bottom of the hill, and that's the end of the hike for today, but some important times just to keep track. I got to the benches with the scenic overlook at about 1:30, not the Parker Mesa, but from the Parker Mesa down to that midway point, actually 2/3 way point down the mountain. So that was about 1:30, and let me do a quick time check here and see what time it is. All right, so the time check says it's 2:01. Made it from the benches that have like the overlook there at about 1:30. And so now let's take a look at the phone and see how powered up it is. Okay, so it looks like we've got about 59%, almost 60% charged up, and I believe that we started this at about 27. So, you know, all in all, not bad. That was a 33% gain out of about 3 hours of hiking. So, actually maybe a little bit more than that, maybe about 4 hours of hiking. So anyways, good deal. And if you want me to try out any other products while I'm hiking, feel free to send them over and I'll give them a whirl. All right, take care.